t-shirt acting like an old man t-shirt. Thanking the Heavenly for the opportunity to be able to see you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's chilling. And, you're having a great day. So far, so good. You know what I mean? Each and every day when you over 60, right now, me being a little over 64, seems to be a slight bit of a challenge. And I think the only way to keep you motivated and not just sitting down all day and, whatever, is just try to find something to motivate you. And for me, it's always been music. But today we're going to do a little something different. Over the last couple of days, y'all know I've been here, I've been there, river winds. Yesterday, I didn't really go anywhere. Yesterday, I was chilling. And today, I'm running to Fort Washington BMW and just sit around and chill. I should drive up to another BMW dealership and let them see my 2 Series. But no, I was going to go to BMW because they got free coffee and everything. I'm going to give me a cup of coffee and chill for a minute till I find out what's going to happen later on this evening. So what's that above your head, Rod? That's called a cloud. And what they call the cloud, really, that was just a blanket I put up there because I like orange. I got an orange theme. My carpet is orange. Everything is orange. So that's why that's up there. I wish I could have did it better, but I didn't want to do nothing crazy because when I finally move out of here in the next year or so, I got to make sure they ain't got too much they're going to have to repair because this apartment has not been anything been done to it since I moved in. I moved in here in 14. Yeah, that's 11 years. So yeah, so it's not updated or anything. It's the same apartment that I had when I moved here. So we ain't trying to have any problems when I move out. All right. Now, trying to find a fragrance today from our samples. We have liquid. Oh man. Oh yeah, that's something in there. Liquid. This is Liquid Imagineer is the new line, and this is Roasted Tangerine. So let's go for it. I'm glad I picked this one up. Roasted Tangerine by Liquid Imagineers. Now again, y'all know I have some Liquid Imagineers already. Ooh, roasted. I like that. I like that smoky smell. I like the smoky smell. Oh, I like this. My other Liquid Imagineers, of course, is our Crema, was the first one I ever bought. Then we bought RaJuR, which is from the heart. And then the third one I bought was Beast Humane. Way back, maybe 5-6 years ago, I started out with one called Rosa. It was like wine, but a friend of mine wanted it, so I sold it to her. You know what I'm saying? Say give. Yeah. Don't play that. Sold it to her, and she grabbed. Of course, I gave her a good deal though. Sold it to her. So yeah, but I like Liquid Imagineers. I like the other line. I like the Let me bring in my big pad so it can be charging for tonight, or is it if I use it tonight? I might be already plugged in out here. Oh, it's already plugged in. Okay. Got a lot of USB-C plugs around here, trying to keep them together. The cedar one is called Buddha Blend, and the other one is called something Cedric. Both of them good. Both of them, I really like them. I really like what's going on with those. And so that's the pop off when it comes to that. I'm gonna take the sample, put it in my pocket, because the other day it wasn't a lot of sample left, but I sprayed it and I walked into a store in Jersey when I was going to Riverwinds, and my man in there, he was like, "Man, you smell good. What you wearing?" Like, you like them colognes? I'm like, "Hey, colognes? What's wrong with you? You know colognes? I do perfumes, fool. I do perfumes. I ain't mean say fool. You know what I mean? Cuz I do perfumes. I would say fool to other people who be trying to play me. But no, this young man, he's down with the down. So I'm like, all right, cool. And I happen to have this in my pocket. So I'm like, you know what, bro? Here. And it was an expensive fragrance too. So if I got the sample in my pocket and I've used up and I got the idea of what it smells like, if I have some left, I'll just give it to the person. You know what I mean? And I tell them where they buy it from. You get buy this from a near guy, Perfumology, Brian, Jefferson, Mom, Tally, Pops, and Sis, and go down there and grab that thing. Grab that roasted. What's going to be I like rabbit. I want rabbit to be, if it's going to be over $200, I like rabbit. Which could have got in on the Amwad sale, but I ain't have money like that. I'm trying to make it day to day. But special fragrances, I got to spend money, I'll be back in the studio. But anyway, nevertheless, it was like, yo, it had to be rabbit. I think rabbit always still going to be the first one I want to get once I got like over $200 to spend. Rabbit, roasted, I'm not sure how much the roasted tangerine costs. I'm sure it's not super expensive. It's probably around $2 maybe. Because like it was a 50 mil, maybe about $2. So that's pretty good. What's another one I think I would like to put in my collection? 200. Or a little bit over 200. Not much over 200. Definitely ain't doing 300. Let's see. Roasted tangerine. Let's look up here the samples that we got. So we still have Ambrosia's Imperial. That's 300, but that's 150 mil. Here we have. I wore this the other day. No, that's OK Fine. He used to have an OK Fine line. I'm not sure what he did with that, but I don't think he has it down there anymore. OK Fine. Not necessarily. We got what is it? Oh, Kiro Dark is pretty good too. It's like coffee and chocolate, like chocolate coffee. Those that smell like. So you want to walk around smelling like chocolate coffee? Acro Dark. All these, of course, Perfumology. All these samples, Perfumology. 325 North 3rd Street. Down here, parking is crazy. They're doing a lot of construction down there. I just get lucky sometimes. Sometimes it's like, I might go back home because it ain't going to happen. When they come back later or something. Ormond Jane. This is a new Montebaco Rio. All right. It's okay. Andy Tower Rose Absolute. And again, Tower only do a few roses. You know what I mean? The couple of roses that he has, I like those. And they're good for me. But for the most part, he only had a few roses. Sometimes he got a real hard rose. He got a rose when he was making the other line, little small bottles, the Towerville line. He had a rose fragrance in that. But when it comes trying to figure out that rose that he had, I was chasing it and I finally got it. Andahar, something like that. That joint was popping. Smooth rose, really smooth rose. This is a little bright. The other one's smooth. We have Navatus Ombre Imperial. Hold up. I thought I just did that one. We have two of those? I do. I have two Imperials. Ooh. Okay. They're pretty good. I think they made it for their sister. I think it was the one they made for the sister with the banana and stuff in it. Zoologist Rabbit. Like I said, man, that's something about that thing, man. Something about it. It's not the cutest fragrance. That joint's definitely memorable. And then we got Vanilla Absolute. I haven't worn this real hard yet, but I think it'll be worth checking out with the rose scent. And here we have Nikolai. Yes, the bourbon. That one's on my list as well. Maybe a sample. If I can get like 10 mils or 30 mils, I'd rather do that. I had too many fragrances. I don't need 100 mils of anything. Unless it's a bargain like them Watch bargains he had down there. Let's see. Nikolai, the bourbon. Yeah. This is good. Very good. Macaron bourbon. And last but not least, we have Viva More Vanilla Vice. I did wear this the other day. In fact, I don't think any more in there. It's all gone. I mean, it was good. But it also means it probably was kind of light that I had to respray. You know what I mean? So it could be that. But Vanilla Vice is only $1.25 for that. Maybe $1.35 now. Maybe it went up. So I had a lot of Viva More because I could afford the Viva More line. I only had one Navatus, and that's that bakery joint. I haven't worn it so long, I forgot the name of it. But that's only a Navatus I have. Royal Baklava, which is baklava, whatever baklava is, a pastry or something like that. I was about to buy this one by Gallagher. They had a baklava too. He was like, somebody was in. He was like, man, that baklava's all right, but you gotta get this Navatus baklava. And if they had it in 50 mil, I probably would have pick up another one. That's only when I go to Plaza Azteca. And sometimes I really don't want to drink that much. But if I buy a large margarita, which I'm trying to stay away from. I think my body's not down with margaritas anymore. Too much sugar. If I bought a large margarita, that's shooting a whole load for $14, $14. If I buy another one, it's kind of equal to the large one, so that way I can buy a small one. And if I want another one and make a large, then I'll buy another one. So you don't need buying 100 mil now unless you got that deal. When I first came to the game, I didn't know how that worked. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't buying my 100 mils just coming out of Macy's and all that stuff, Versace. But when it came to time four, it's like, all right, you 100 mil for 210. This is way back in the day. Imagine that. 210. Well, if you buy 100 mil, it's 300. So actually, it was 280. It was 290. It was 290. It was 210 or 290. And I was like, oh snap! So you mean to say I can get another 50 mil for $80 more, as opposed to I'm buying a 50 mil for $210. That's the catch and that's the snatch. That ain't get you. Rather use it, what you? I might as well pay $80 to get the other two, and that's how I end up buying. When I first got into the game, the first thing I bought was Tom Ford's, and I bought Tobacco Vanille and Tuscan Leather, I think. Maybe New York. Now I think it was New York. Somebody said buy that because you can split it. So yeah, I bought them too. Tobacco Vanille and New York from Bloomingdale's. So it was on a credit card. And it was easy to spend a credit card, some plastic on it. I don't even have them anymore. I got a little bit of Tobacco Vanille left, but not from that purchase. It's from a whole nother purchase. But yeah, for the most part, that's how they get you, man. You be like, yeah, bada bing, and you're like, all right, give me the 100. And all of a sudden it's like, well, man, shoes that about 100. Why don't you buy this? And you gonna get even more. And you're like, okay. And next thing you know, you're not even smelling like that. Now, if you sprayed it every day, that'd be totally different. Oh, what's up? Yes, I remember those days, right, T? Yeah, if you spray, if that's the only one you have, okay, that's your signature joint, and you pop it off with that every day, all day, every night, every day, go to bed with it every day, every night, then that's different. Okay, cool. I'll get it if that's the case. But if you're not gonna be popping off with it every day, every night, I ain't spending no 100 mil. And plus, who does that? I gotta smell different every second of the day, much less every day and every night. My clock was together, and then my clock is no longer together. Amongst a lot of things in my life lately, just breaking around me, man. I'm like, yo, I finally got the studio up and running, though. Thank goodness. There you go. There you go. I'm surprised this clock came back on time all by itself. What's up, bro? You never sent the pics. I thought I did, bro. Really? All right. Send them right to you. Holla at your boy as soon as I'm done this vid. I thought I sent them. I know I took them. I definitely took them. I can do it right now. Hold on, because I mess around and forget. I'm old, bro. Old farts be forgetting stuff. Hold on. Let's see if I can click out of this video. Hold on. How you doing? I'm back. All right, let me click out real quick. All right. No, you know what? Now I'll remember. If not, call me. If you don't hit you up, I'm gonna W real quick. Go drink some of their coffee and look at their cars. I need another. I just bought a car. But I want to see some of the doodads are in cars that I had. The other cars don't have. Something like that. Nah, I'm trying to learn how to use the system where the car drives itself. Almost got it, but something I'm missing. So I'm see if I can get up there and see if I can get one of them guys show me how to do it. And drink me a coffee and then figure out the rest from there. So I definitely bring it to you. Oh man, look, I'm yawning. It's freaking 1:30, man. So you retire, bro? You better have something to do. Find something to do. Sometimes I'm really cool at the studio. I'm like, all right, cool. And then now I'm like, now I got everything working. I'm kind of taking it for granted. Like, I'm cool now. In fact, hold up. This joint probably ran out of juice, man. I done had this on all day. Oh man, that joint is like no longer charged. You got a weak battery anyway. Dang, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. So now I got to take it out and charge it. And man, I got to move some cables around, which I don't feel like moving, but got to do what I got to do. I need that one definitely working when I come back. When I come back later, get into the studio. By the way, I got a grounding mat. Do y'all know what grounding is? Grounding is good for your body, from what I understand. Okay, now I've been grounding. I finally got me a grounding. I'm plugging it over here just for time being. I had me a grounding sheet for my bed too. I just got that the other day. There you go. I got a grounding sheet for my bed. But this is a grounding mat. I got to run it. So this is a grounding mat. And it simulates your body standing on the ground. I should have brought my thing in here to make sure it is grounding. You plug this into the ground port of your outlet. There's a little cable. and you put it in the round part. You connect it to here, and it's put you on ground. Because a lot of people don't want to go out. I was going to start doing it a long time ago. I said, I'm going to go out here, sit out here, because we got a lot of grass around here. You know, only thing I'll say, they walk a lot of dogs around here, too. And you just put your bare feet on a mat, and it grounds you out. So it's always better than going outside, unless you like to go outside. Some people like to walk on the sand, beach, but nobody like to walk on the pavement. You know what I mean? But you got to be on here like maybe a half hour. And it's supposed to help your body heal itself in some ways. You know, I feel myself feeling like kind of crazy some days. And somebody told me, even though I think I'm relatively healthy, you know, I had diabetes, high blood pressure, nothing like that. Maybe a little high cholesterol, but from what I understand, that's overrated, but we'll see. And for the most part, you know, I'm pretty healthy. Vegan, you know, I only drink, my only vice is drinking. When I start drinking, I start really drinking. Instead of drinking a sip, it's like, oh, you got to have another glass and another bottle, and blah, 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 blah. I'm not the only one. I don't feel bad. But at the most part, and for the most part, grounding kind of grounds your body. Your heart needs a ground. You know, it's always active. You know, you got two positives, so you have a ground in your wall. You got alternative and direct, and it alternating current. It's not DC, it's alternating current. That was AC. And then you need a ground to ground it. You know, all of a sudden, you know, we was back in the day, that's all we had was two prongs. Some stuff is still two prong. But then, you know, they was like, yo, man, we got to start grounding this stuff. So everything, they put a doggone rod in the ground. They tied the whole house to that ground. And then they run that ground up through all the outlets and whatever. Where they tag it to one big box that says ground, and they, you know, put ground on it. They ground the whole crib. So that's where grounding come from. And now you protect your electronics, because your electronics mostly are made with ground protectors in them, you know. But yeah. So I got a grounding mat. It's made by Huga. It's my mat, Huga. And right now I got to run underneath. I'm gonna leave it in here. I did have like, I might want to move. I might want to sit on the couch, look at TV. I can put my feet on it while I'm sitting down. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna make it just permanent back here. I gotta make it so I can move it. And I'll be sitting back here, and like I said, I'll be mixing down, you know, doing what I got to do back here. Maybe, you know, playing guitar, whatever. Just take my socks off, put my socks on this mat, and then sit here and get grounded. You know what I'm saying? My sheets came in. I put them on the bed today. Well, it's only one long sheet. It was like a body length. It was like 7 foot sheet. And, you know, just put it on the side of the bed you're going to sleep on. And you just roll and turn on the back. Don't sleep on your back. Sleep on your back is not good for you. And don't sleep on your right side. Your heart is on your left-hand side. So you want to really sleep on your left-hand side where your heart is at, pretty much. I've always slept on my left-hand side. It's just the way I like to sleep. I like to have me a honey bun over here on the left-hand side, too, so I can hold it, but I don't know what to say. Anyway, so yeah, I'm ready to bounce. Fashion for the day, Philly cap, fitted, Mitchell & Ness, pink, to go with the wardrobe, T-shirt, regular, a little bit of silver, Isabel Marant, white frosties. I mean, regular old, what shirt is this? I think it's a Banana Republic shirt. I call it the tablecloth, like a tablecloth shirt. Got on my AG jeans, got on some Happy Feet socks. We're wearing our blue mallets today with the translucent blue sole. All the women love when I wear those. I ain't gonna lie. Those are some nice sneaks. And that's why I bought them. Because I like when the ladies compliment me. You know, that's my model. An actor. Man, I missed a part too, man. I hope I get this next part. The next part I can really relate to. Hopefully I get this next part. Pays like $650, I think, for half a day, or $350 for half a day. I really haven't been concentrating on my acting, man. I got to stay on top of that. I got to stay on top of this acting. And I'm getting ready to think I'm going to start a new website. Right now, my website is RaJuRmusic.com. But I don't think I can use that same website in more than one spot. But then if I had to buy another website, now I got to pay for a whole nother website. And that'll be how much? It's like $100 a year, whatever it is. But I'd rather not do that. I'd rather use RaJuRmusic.com, which is on another website, but I can't really access it to do anything. But I'm not paying for it either. But there's so many free websites out here now. You get free website, blah, 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 blah. You're going to pay something. There's going to be a kickback somewhere. Probably for the host. You got to pay for the host. You always going to have to pay for the host. And they might say, okay, it's free website, but if you want to get to this, that's going to be $5 a month. If you want to add this and pictures and music, that's probably gonna be more. If you want to sell things, you want to do it, make it to a marketplace website. So that's how they get you. They give you a free website. With Wix and all of them, you get a free website. But if you want to start adding stuff and you sell stuff and all that stuff, I don't need that. Just give me a call. It's called Call Me. I don't need nobody buying nothing online unless you really have to. And a lot of times, of course, if you got some overseas stuff happening. Hold on. Yeah, if you're doing stuff overseas, then of course you got, you definitely want to, I mean, I sold stuff overseas on my website, my music all the time. You know what I mean? But for the most part, that's going to cost a little bit of money, so you better make sure you're selling some music. For me, it's music. Y'all might be selling something else. I don't know. But you might be selling advice. Whatever it is, you got to get paid. And if you got your merchant link up there, and you probably have, a Cash App, whatever you use, Zelle, Venmo, you can pay that right there, and they can just pay you right there, bam, boom, bam. I really don't like that because I don't want the IRS to know every time I make money. Now, I'm not trying to get away from things. What I'm saying is all money is not really business money. Like somebody might just be, send me a little money over because they want to ask me how to set up an amplifier or something. Well, I shouldn't have to report that. That's not really taxable. You know what I mean? But maybe it is. So maybe I'll take that back. All right, fine. Because they looking at everything. They're looking at Cash App, Venmo, looking at all that. To see that you're paying taxes on stuff. Most of my Cash App wasn't even really selling anything. Most of my Cash App was somebody sending me some money. So they owed me some money and then I owed it back. How about that? Cash App like that. But this ain't got a charge. You got to charge like a mother. Do an update. Can you do it? Look for update. Is there a software update? Probably not. Not for 10.68. I got to upload a lion on this joint, man. If it lets me. All right, that hard drive not even on. Okay. All right, whatever. Software is up to date. Now I want to download, and I can do that while I'm gone. So let me see if I can do that real quick. All right, y'all. So I'm ready to bounce. Ready to do a quick, on a holler at your boy. Try to download this, Lion software onto my laptop and see if it works. Because I need another operating system. Here you go. Other than that, look out for it. Or is this the corrupted joint? Yeah, look out for, I got some stuff coming in. I'm about to, talk about music, blah, 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 blah. This and that cannot be verified. It has been corrupted. See? I can't even get this store in the trash. I just need Lion. I need OS Lion. Move the trash. Hold on, y'all. I got them doing construction around here, man. It's a pain in behind. They're making all this noise. Let's install Yosemite. It won't let me install that either because I got to have a bigger software. If I can, that'd be cool though. Continue. 10.2. I don't know if y'all use Apple. Install Yosemite. Oh, like that Yosemite might be working. Shoot, that's gonna be perfect. But I can get Yosemite on here. I can put it on all my stuff and upgrade upgrade some of my operating systems. Yeah. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for stopping by. RaJuR. Don't forget Perfumology. If you want your juices, that's where you got to go. If you want to smell different, and that's gonna be like I said, 325 North 3rd Street. Make sure you tell them that Rod sent you. You saw Rod's video, whatever. Bada bing, bada boom. And there's a pop off on a pop off. You know what I'm saying? But let's do it. Will you do a limited supply of vinyl records? And that's worth a deal since I have vinyl over here and the turntable. That would be cool. I would probably sell them for a little bit more though. I got to make sure I got enough people buying music. A lot of people don't buy my music, and sometimes I'm not sure why. I think that I'm trying to. All my music is really posted on SoundCloud, but I don't think I have it all set up to sell all of it. So when I get back from where I'm going. My whole thing is to go to SoundCloud, monetize all my music, blah, blah, blah. If you want to buy it, you can buy it, so on and so forth. Download it, and so on and so forth. But I haven't done that. I've been lunching on that. So I got to get on that. I got to start making some money around here. I got this doggone recording studio, with a beautiful recording studio with everything you need in it. And I can't freaking, it's not working for me. It's not selling music. I don't have any clients coming through. So I got to do something else to make a hustle without having to have clients come in and more or less make money online. So thank you, T. That is a good idea to possibly closing applications and preparing to restart. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, definitely. May have to check that out. Okay. Yeah, check that out. So thank you for the idea. Appreciate that. Yeah. No, limited variety. But the thing about that is then I gotta get the artwork done. And make a vinyl record is one thing to have somebody, spinning off some vinyl. Another thing is you gotta do and I don't mind. I like decorating my album covers. I probably would just have to screenshot them and then trim them and send them in to the people so they can put on the albums with the credits on the back, all that stuff. But for the most part, I ain't got no problem with that. For real. That can be on the Holla at Your Boy 100. For sure. Holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? What? All right, y'all, I gotta go. Stop playing. Talk to y'all later. Heaven willing. See you later. I'm gonna go out here and enjoy this weather, enjoy some sun, put a little bit more gas in the car and get a wash. Because I got a $20 plan, $21.20 wash every day of the week if I want to, 4 or 5 times a day if I want to, at a place called Clean Machine. So make sure you find you a place you can wash your car. Just pay $20 for the month. Man, wash your car as many times you want. You know what? Yo, let's do some chicken grease on the fender. Coming back through. You just come right on back through and you wash your car again. You know what I mean? I'm just going out there because I like to get my wheels washed. I really don't want them washing my car. I go through to get my wheels washed because my wheels kick up a lot of brake dust. I got an M series car now, and them brakes are this freaking big, and them things kick off a lot of dirt. So I want to get my rims. I want my rims to get jacked up. So I definitely go out there to get my rims done, and then I take my little tire shine and bada bing, bada boom. So I got to go. Maybe I'll see y'all back here in the lab later. We'll see. Heaven willing. I'm out. Later.